welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to finally have some content out for you guys. So I hope everyone's doing well, especially between COVID and everything going on worldwide in general. I hope everyone's staying safe and is doing super well. This video is very long overdue, excuse me, and I am super happy to finally be recording and being in the right moment to record and just let you guys answer back to you guys, tell you guys what really went on, and yeah, so let's get right into it. So by the title of the video, you guys should already see that today I will be talking to you guys about my surgery. So many of those who are subscribed to my channel and who've seen my video, I am an organ donor. I donated a kidney about a year ago. I'm going on to this year, actually, a year and a half ago, and I am super happy that I still did it to this day. I wouldn't take my decision back. A lot of you guys do ask me, well, a lot of you guys have asked me a lot of questions, and that's why I'm doing this video, to answer back all of your questions, your concerns. A lot of people seem concerned in the video, and as well as your comments. I feel like I never had the time to interact with you guys, so now definitely time to interact and talk to you guys and let you guys know what really went down, how it went down, and all the other stuff. So back then, I believe I was 19. I had just graduated from high school. So I wanted to do it as soon as I turned 18, but it is a process. It takes months evaluation. You have to go through a psych evaluation, a lot of blood tests, a lot of in and out of the clinic to do all these testings, and you have to make sure you're up to date, that you're as healthy and as equipped for this procedure as you think you are. Or I'm sorry guys, let me just reply real quick to someone. So back to you guys, sorry. They just have to make sure that you're equipped and that you're ready for the surgery mentally and of course physically. I personally, when the process was going on, I thought that, you know, it was gonna be easy peasy. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a surgery, I'm gonna be perfectly fine. I've watched videos. I never got to see somebody. I actually, before the surgery, I was watching videos on, you know, patients that have had kidney donors or donors in general that are living donors, and none of the videos I've watched prepared me for half of what I went through. And I guess that's why I was so not excited, but that's why I don't know what word I can use, but that's the reason why I really wanted to show you guys how raw it was and what you really go through, so you guys can see, because I didn't get that picture. I didn't know how painful or how the procedure was going to be. I didn't know. I just go based off what the doctors told me, the procedures I personally went through, and that's why that video was so raw and so intimate as well, because you just don't go on social media or any platform exposing, you know, you at your lowest. And not that I'm my lowest, but I was in pain. I wasn't physically at where I should have been. So now going back to the video and back to what I was saying, it is a process. It takes months and months. So the doctors told me that it would have been better for me to get the surgery after I graduate, after prom, so I would be able to enjoy my graduation. I even went to DR a month before surgery just to enjoy the summertime, and since after surgery I couldn't be outside or doing as much as I wanted to do during the summertime. But yeah, so I went to DR, came back, and I was ready for my surgery. And let me tell you guys, it is definitely not what you think it's going to be. It's definitely not as easy as I thought personally that it would have been. I mentally was 100% prepared. I've went through this. I knew this is what I wanted to do, and I will do it 100 times again if I had to. Before this, the closest that I've ever done to donating anything was blood. I have donated blood before, a couple times at that, but that's the most I've ever done to donating anything from my body for someone else. So this was different. This was a whole new process for me. Everything about it was new. You know, I was 19 at the time. I was super young, even though I'm only 20 now, turning 21 soon. But it was new. I was fresh out of high school, going into college, and I am super grateful that my doctors definitely, and my surgeons also told me that, you know, wait until you're done with high school, enjoy prom, enjoy graduation, finish that off, because you can't get that time back. And that's exactly what I would tell anyone else of my age. That time would not be given back to you, so enjoy it and definitely go about it then. But I'm so sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. But yeah, so surgery was done, and let me just tell you guys, it's painful, extremely painful. And I'm somebody that usually deal well with pain. I can tolerate a lot of pain, like menstrual cycles. I have always gotten them bad growing up, so I'm used to that type. Well, I'm used to having pain and being able to tolerate it without medication and so. But that pain was so different, so different. And Lord Jesus Christ, there were days that I wanted to wake up and go back to sleep. Like, I couldn't hear nothing. I could hear, but I didn't want to hear anything. People's voices would bother me. I was a bit cranky, you know, because I was in so much pain. I wasn't eating. I hadn't eaten for 2 days, and after surgery, if you can't poop, they won't release you. So the day of surgery, you stay in, they leave you in, and you should be good. And they usually give people, what they told me, they usually let people go back home the day after. So it's basically a 1-day stay, as long as you're pooping right, everything's good, and you're functioning really good. So after surgery, my godfather was great. And that's really, he was the one that gave me the energy necessary to get up from that bed and say, listen, like, if you don't get up, you're gonna end up staying in the bed, and you're gonna get worse and worse by the day. And it wasn't that the surgery went bad or something went wrong in the surgery. Everything went great. Like, literally, the removal was perfect, timing was perfect. It's just the pain. It was something that I wasn't ready. Well, I wasn't ready for the pain. I am not gonna lie and sit here. Yeah, I was so ready for the pain. I was so ready for everything. No, I wasn't. Like I said, it's not what I thought it would have been. I never got to see or hear experiences from other people. But it's definitely painful, as you can see, guys, in my other video where I'm actually showing you guys when I'm getting my medications, when I'm in pain, when I'm not in pain. It was hard. It was hard to be in so much pain and not being able to control it. You know, sometimes when you're going through your cycle, as you get pain and you just take, oh, let me get a Tylenol real quick and end the problem, or let me just sleep it off, or let me just get something hot. You know, like, you have multiple options. That's what I'm saying, that you can choose from. With this surgery, I didn't have multiple options. I had one painkiller, and guys, I was literally, you guys can see the button every 5 minutes was when I was able to release it, I think, or was it every 8 minutes? They would release a small dose into my IV, and that's what calmed down the pain. And guys, I would want that, like I was so much on drugs, I guess, on the drugs, that I was dazing out. Like, I would wake up, go back to bed. Like, I couldn't walk. When they would take me out for walks, I would faint down. I didn't have the energy to walk. And it's hard because being so young, you are so used to being up and active. Yeah, of course, everyone sleeps in a day or two, but usually you're up and active, ready to go. I want to go here, I want to go there. You know, like, you just want to move around. You don't want anyone taking care of you. You just want to be yourself. You're on your own, doing you. And unfortunately, I couldn't do that. And I didn't really get the grasp of it until after surgery. that's really when I started noticing, like, okay, you need to relax. You just had surgery. You have stitches that can reopen if you don't take good care of them. Like, it's me, my body, and I did all this for a purpose, so why not take care of my body, you know? Excuse me, guys. So that's that. But surgery was amazing. Amazing in the, I guess, in the fact that you give someone life. Like, everything of them changes, literally. And you might not think that it'll change in that minute, but trust me, it does. Because my godfather was able to walk before me. And when that moment, like, when I seen him walk in, I felt so good of myself. I was like, wow, I just did this. Like, I just helped my godfather come back to the man he was, you know? It was definitely emotional, and it was good to see that I was able to help some way, somehow, you know? So going back to you guys had a lot of comments, concerns, and thank you so freaking much for the support you guys have given me. As well as I am still a college student, guys, and I was working before, so it's hard to keep everything intact. I am somebody that I hate not having a set schedule. So the fact that I don't have a set schedule up to when I'm gonna record or when I'm gonna upload, because of school and because of work and because of life itself, gets me so mad, and I feel horrible because I want to be so persistent. I want to post all the time. Like, I wish it was that easy, but it's not. And you know, it's life, getting older. It's just that's what happens. But I am here now. I am so happy to answer back to your comments, concerns, and questions, of course. So I will be going on my phone right now to find them. I had to screenshot a few, but since we have gotten new comments and video, so give me a second. And my phone's on 9% because it's always dying somehow, some way, and I'm home. I don't understand how. But okay, so let me go back to some comments. Okay, I'm so sorry, I'm just trying to find. Okay, so somebody, I am going to name you guys because you guys did comment, so I want to answer back directly to you guys. For those that did comment and ask me questions, I am going to put your name, and of course, you know, hope you guys don't mind. Totally fine. So I received a comment from AJ's HR. You are so young and courageous. I applaud you for helping to save a life. How are you healing? Thank you for your kind words. I am doing great, thank God. Healing process is honestly about 2 to 3, I will give it 2 to 4 months. You're not gonna feel like yourself all the way, but you're gonna be good enough to where you can move around, you can do what you do, and be active, you know? Take it step by step. But I am healing fine. My scars, I will show you guys maybe later on how they have healed ever since. They're pretty good. My lower scar, I probably won't show you guys. The lower scar is like a C-section. So basically I was cut under, just like if it was a C-section, but I was cut right there. It's about, let me see, it's about this big, the scar under. Every other scar is very small. It was Barking from New Mexico, that is their name. They said, what a sweetheart you are, your video makes organ gifting real. And that's what I wanted. That's all that I wanted. That's the point of uploading that video beforehand. It was just for everyone to see how real it is. Like, we're all humans and we were all brought out to help one another, and that comment goes to show that it was real. It was a real gift, and it's something that I was given, something that my godfather was giving, something that we were all given. And all I wanted to do was show how real and raw I was, and I think that's what I got to accomplish and show you guys. So that I'm thankful for. Excuse me. Look, someone else, her name is Dimples23. She is on the waiting list. She has been on the waiting list for 3 years. She has 1 year to go. So sometimes people have 10 years, and I guess maybe where she's from or where she lives, she only has 1 year left. So she has a year literally to find a donor. Dimples 23, I hope and pray that you find a recipient and someone that will, with all of their love, give you that part of them, and you guys would always share that. I really hope that you get that. Becky Lips said, why are they not controlling her pain? Becky, oh, trust me, they were trying and trying and trying. They tried to the maximum of what they can, but they can't have you overdose. I was already on morphine, so that's already a strong drug itself, and at me being such a young age, they couldn't release so much of it. That's in the video what I was pressing, that is what they was distributing to me. They even tried giving me a Percocet, and I did not want it because I do know that they are you know, they're more addict prescriptions, and they're harder, you know, they're harder, and I just didn't want to get accustomed to the pain going away and me wanting to get one. So I decided not to take one, but they tried so hard. I really had an amazing team. The hospital was amazing. Anything I needed, they were there. The room itself, super clean. I had nurses at my disposal 24/7 of the day. I wasn't alone, and that's what I think during this process you guys need. You guys really do need support system, whether it's your family, whether it's the doctors, whether it's the person who you're donating to family. You definitely do need a support system after surgery and before surgery. It's not something easy, how I said before. So I was really lucky to have a support system. My mom, my family in general. My room was full. I even had my coach came, friends from all over. It was amazing to see how much people really came out to just support and be there for you, you know, especially the doctors. They really did try as much as they could and try their best to keep me comfortable in that comfort. But it is strong, the pain, I mean, and the medications were also strong, and I personally didn't want to be take Percocet, so that was also one that maybe if I would have taken the Percocet, my pain would have went down, but it was just something I didn't want to do, something of a personal choice, and the doctors respected it, and you know, they try to accustom me to what I mostly can. And as well, they don't want to just keep you on these type of drugs, you know, they want you to heal on your own as well, start getting strength, because believe it or not, these drugs do bring your strength down. You do feel more, how can I put it, you do feel not more like, I hate when I don't have the right word for what I'm trying to express, but it was just, they drained you, I guess. They would drain you a lot. They would take away the pain, but you would just feel drained. So I just didn't want to have that feeling again and again, you know. I didn't want to be drowsy. There you go. I didn't want to be drowsy. I didn't want to feel drained. I wanted to be me. So I was working with the morphine that they were giving me, and that was all. But thank you so much for your concern. But the team was amazing. They tried as much as they could. And I don't want anyone to be scared of donating as well. Any surgery will be painful because you don't feel it now. I mean, you don't feel it during, but afterwards, of course, you're going to feel it. You know, it's going to wear off. And I don't want you guys to ever feel scared or, oh my God, no, I'm not doing this because it's too much pain, or I can't do this. I can't take pain. Trust me. When my uncle walked in and I saw him walk, the pain disappeared. I swear. It gave me the strength, and I said, if he can do this, then why can I do this? You know, like, I gotta get up. I have to try, because if I don't try, I'm just gonna end up staying here. So I was in so much pain, guys, that I wasn't able to leave the next day. I lasted about 2 or 3 days more in the hospital. I hadn't had pooped yet, so they couldn't release me as well as that. Was a But yeah, so they couldn't release me until I pooped. So that was one of the #1 concerns, and until I pooped, I couldn't be released. So that's that. Let me keep looking and see. Okay, so somebody had commented, their name is Custom Calendars for You Too. They said, I don't believe she understood the seriousness of what she was doing, but she knows now. I understood 100% the seriousness of what I was doing. In the video, I am goofing around, I am laughing, I am excited because my family was in the waiting room sad with their heads down as if someone had died. I am the life of the room, the life of everything. I am the most happiest. I am super happy. If you don't see me happy, then you know something's going on with me. But why do I have to be sad? I'm about to go into a ER and give life to my godfather. There's no reason why I should be sad, where I should be crying, why I should be anything. And if that, I was nervous, but I was trying to hide it under so much. I was trying to hide it. And you know why? Because there was nothing to be nervous about. I knew I was gonna go into that ER with God, and I knew I was gonna, to that OR with God, and I knew I was gonna get out of that OR with God as well. And I knew that everything was gonna go fine. So I am gonna be jolly, I am gonna be excited, I am gonna be goofing around because I am not dying. No one has died, and I'm giving life. I'm giving life to someone who needs it. And not only anyone, but a family member. And my family was out in the waiting room all sad and worried. Why not? Why not give them the spirit of everything's gonna be all right? You guys saw in the video when we were in the elevator how my family faces would look. My mom looked worried and scared. My dad cried. It's scary. I was 19 going into a big surgery. It's not something that my mom is just like, woohoo, let's go. It's easy, let's go. Like, or my family, it just doesn't work like that. They were scared for me. So you damn right I'm gonna be happy, I'm gonna be excited, I'm gonna be off the roof because I'm about to give life. So that comment, I did understand the seriousness, and I hope you guys understand why I acted the way I did, and you guys respect it as well. Okay, I'm gonna continue on. Also, I want to shout out to a lot of people that commented under that said after the video they have donated to they have decided to be a donor and have registered also on their license. For many of those who don't know, when you get a state ID or a driver's license and you have to go to the DMV, they always do ask you if you want to be a donor. So when I can't show you guys my ID, but there's a special sign or a little something that shows that you are an organ donor, or that you would want to be one. So take that into consideration, guys. If you guys ever do want to be an organ donor, it's something to put on your license or your state ID. So someone that said, Tiffany Markins, organ donor, I would like to help someone that need an organ like a kidney or a liver or something. Okay, so I just want to get back to you. Being an organ donor is amazing. I have never thought about taking it back. I have never had a day, even when I was in pain, where I questioned myself, like, why did I do this? Never. And I would definitely recommend you to look into it. Make sure that this is something you're dedicated to do, that you actually want to do it, because if it's not, then it's not fair for you or who you're planning to donate to, you know, to put it out there and then be like, whoa, I'm gonna step all the way back. But it's 100% your decision. That's one thing the doctors and surgeons always told me. No matter, the surgery could be tomorrow, and if I wanted to back out, it was my right and I could back out. So no matter what, you guys always have the right to back out. It's your decision and it shouldn't be compelled on. I have to, or I feel like this is what I need to do, or any bribe or bribed in any way. Definitely not. It should be 100% your decision, because it's not easy. You're gonna be in pain, you're gonna go through things, you're gonna need someone to support you. After surgery, when I was discharged to go home, I had my aunt, my grandma, my mom, my other grandma. Like, I had so much people looking after me. The first day my mom had to shower me. It wasn't easy, you know. It's not easy. People had to bring me the food, cook for me, you know. It wasn't easy, but I definitely recommend you to keep doing your research, and definitely if this is what you want to do, do it. You would not take it back. And that's amazing that you want to give life to someone else. It's just amazing that you even think about it. So definitely continue looking into it, Tiffany. And any questions you have, you can definitely ask me. I have my social media accounts and we can talk. Okay, so someone said that hospital stairs looks like Grey's Anatomy, and it's crazy because the day of surgery, when me and my best friend walked in, I was like, oh my god, I feel like I'm in Grey's Anatomy right now, because it looks like Grey's Memorial Hospital. It just looks just like. So that's three of us that think the same thing. Okay, so this comment, I actually been dying to reply to it. It was something that not got me mad, but once again, it was just like, wow. Okay. But like I said, there will be comments and concerns that are good, and there will be some that are bad, and that's just life, because everyone has an opinion, and that's totally fine. So Wendy said, looking to this video, oh wait, sorry, so sorry, not Wendy. Someone said proud deplorable, I don't know that name. She's just doing this for views on her channel. Her attitude just gives me that vibe. This is zero sincerity in it. Give me 1 second, boyfriend's calling me. Sorry guys. So going back to the comment, you're 100% wrong. Okay. For those that know me, know that I try my best to record and upload. Sometimes I post every 10 months, every 7 months, and that sucks. Sucks. And that's why I'm trying to get in the habit now to change it, so I can start my channel off, you know. I can start being me. I enjoy recording, I enjoy posting, I enjoy editing. So this is something that I look into doing for fun, as a hobby. That's one. Second of all, I had months knowing I was going to get surgery, and if that was really the reason why, I would have been uploading every single one of those videos, you know. I gave you guys at my worst. Literally, I posted myself, I posted my journey at my worst. That's really my worst. I've never had been hospitalized, thank God forbid. I've never had a serious issue, a serious anything. Like, I never have. So for people to say or be saying that it's zero sincerity, how could you say that? Like, I literally put myself out there at my worst. No one, well, I hope no one just puts themselves at their worst for views or for fun. That's not something that I would do. I don't even post my life on social media. But I just wanted to respond back to you. It's all sincerity in this video. Everything I've said, I mean, in my other video, in my organ donor video, it's 100% sincerity. Everything I said was real. Everything I went through was real. From day one to the last day of the hospital, everything was real. Every single part of it was real. Till today, it's real. And I just wanted to address that real quick. But yeah, that's all. And thank you so much also for the people that commented back to her and defended me and understood where I was coming from. I really do appreciate you guys. Like I said, and like I will continue to say, this video was everything. My past video, excuse me, was everything and everything that I had to give, everything that I had for you guys to see, for you guys to experience and be with me there. It was as raw as it could get, as real as it can get. And I'm so happy that so many of you guys supported me and went through it with me. The people that had negative comments, like I said, everyone is able to have their own opinions, and that's 100% respected. But who I am and my persona would never change for any views or any content or anything above being myself. That would never change. And as you guys can see, I'm always gonna be the person to try to make a better situation out of the worst. And that situation, me giving a kidney or donating a kidney, wasn't the worst. The worst could have been that he wouldn't, my godfather wouldn't have gotten a kidney, or the worst could have been that I wasn't a match, you know. But I was a complete match. He is O positive, I am O positive, and I was able to donate, and that's the best thing, and that's what I can take with me, and that's what I want. That's all I care about, that I was able to do it and everything went great. That's all I care about. My godfather is doing excellent. He's doing he's doing great. He's been good. You know, it was a different process for him, of course. His healing process is way different than a recipient's. I can continue with my whole life basically the same, but he can't. Well, he couldn't at the time. I'm gonna see if I can FaceTime him, you guys, to see if you guys can talk to him real quick. That would be pretty cool. Well, not talk to him real quick, but you guys can hear him out and what's going on. And a lot of you guys hear me say godfather and uncle, but he is both. He is my uncle and my godfather, so that's why I refer to him as both. I'm sorry for the confusion. Okay, let me call him and see if he's working or busy. Hey, Nino.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Nothing, home, cooking.
Oh, okay. So I'm recording a video right now, and a lot of people had asked me questions about how you were before and stuff like that. So I figured to call you so you could reply to them. Someone did ask how was your healing process and how are you feeling. So if you would like to reply.
What?
If you would like to respond to them.
So you make a video?
No, like I'm recording right now. But they just want to hear how was your healing process and how you're doing. So talk to them.
Okay, what was the question again?
How was your healing process and how are you feeling now?
I'm feeling great. The healing process, you know, was alright in the beginning, but it got easier. Less pills now.
Yeah, guys, he definitely had a lot of pills. So you take less pills now? That's good.
Yeah. About half, basically.
Wow. And he was taking a lot before. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he, as you guys can hear, he is up cooking. So he is doing fine. Alright, you know, they just wanted to know. So I decided to call you.
Alright.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
And as you guys heard from my godfather, he is doing great. He is taking half the pills as to what he was before in the healing process. During the healing process, he was taking a lot of medications. Now he's taking half of them, so that's a big step, and hopefully next year he's taking none of them or very few of them. But we're doing amazing. My godfather is great, I am great, my health is great, his health is great, and I hope that I was able to answer you guys questions, concerns, and comments as to my best capacity. If anyone does ever feel that you want to know something more, please reach out to me. Don't ever hesitate. I will share my knowledge with whomever or whoever. I will go ahead and show you guys, hopefully my camera doesn't die before I end the video, how my scars do look now. And let me see if I can. So this is one of them. This is the second one and the third one right here. So as you guys can see, they're very invasive. They are very small. You can't really see them. This is one of the big ones. And like I said, I have one down here that seems like as if it was a C-section, but it is not. And I'm doing great, guys, and I just want to thank you guys all so much for your support and your outgoing support towards me. And I hope you guys really do enjoy this video, and we'll see each other next time. And next time is gonna be soon, because this time we're gonna have a video next week. Okay, let me not make no promises, but we will be uploading more content. Please stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment, share, and don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you guys can see when I upload. Okay, see you guys in the next time.